Israfil takes a deep, very deep breath. For the first time in existence, he raises the sword to his lips. Then it happens. A terrifying sound bursts through the universe. A sound so powerful, so frightening, that all of creation begins to tremble. It begins in Mecca. Then it spreads to Medina. The echo passes over Al-Masjid An-Nabawi and continues toward Istanbul, shaking the ancient walls of Hagia Sophia. In London, the great clock of Big Ben suddenly stops ticking. In New York City, towering skyscrapers begin to tremble. In Tokyo, machines collapse and fall silent. Across the entire planet, in the same moment, everything begins to fail. The stars, one by one, begin to disappear. The sun, that blessed sun, is swallowed by darkness. The moon splits apart, as if half of it has been torn away, and suddenly, the vast universe becomes a silent graveyard. Absolute silence, absolute darkness, absolute death. Everything is gone. Only Allah remains. Allah, the ever-living, Al-Hayy. Then a voice echoes through the emptiness. To whom belongs the kingdom today? No one answers. Then Allah declares, to Allah, the One, the Irresistible. How long does this terrifying silence last? 40 years? 40 days? 40 hours? No one knows. Because time itself has stopped. Space itself has vanished. Only Allah knows. Meanwhile, beneath the earth, the bodies of the dead have mixed with the soil. Bones have turned to dust. Hair has decayed. Nails have disappeared. But the souls are still waiting. Waiting in the world of Barzakh. Some experience the punishment of the grave. Others enjoy the blessings of the grave. But all of them are waiting for the day of judgment. And then, that moment finally arrives. A command echoes through creation. Blow the sur again. Israfil takes another deep breath. But this time, everything is different. This time, it is the breath of life, the breath of resurrection. The sound spreads across the universe once again. The earth cracks open violently. Graves begin to open, one by one. Hands emerge from the soil, then arms, then heads. Bones begin to gather, joining together piece by piece. Flesh covers the bones. Hair grows again. Eyes return to their sockets. And people begin to stand, one after another, covered in dust and soil, confused, terrified, naked, shaking with fear. They look around and cry out, "Who has awakened us from our graves?" And then they remember. They remember the terrifying truth. Woe to us! The prophets were truthful. This is exactly what the Most Merciful promised. Suddenly, screams fill the air. Echoes of terror spread everywhere. But now, it is too late. Fear rules the entire world. People search desperately for somewhere to escape. But there is nowhere to run. They look for somewhere to hide. But there is nowhere to hide. Then, voices appear in the distance. Voices of angels. Line up. Move forward. Go to the place of gathering. And humanity begins to move. Like herds of animals. Dragged forward, group by group, toward the Field of Mahshar. Feet trembling. Knees shaking. Breath heavy. Hearts pounding in terror. Whispers fill the air. Ya Rabbi. Ya Rabbi. But the prayers are too late now. Too late. Because when they lived in the world, that they ignored their prayers. They delayed their salah. They forgot their Lord. Now they remember. But now, it is too late. The Field of Mahshar. A place as wide as the entire world. Perhaps even wider. Billions, trillions of human beings gathered together. From Adam to the very last child ever born. All of them are here. A terrifying crowd. So dense. There's no space to breathe. No space to move. People crush against each other, and above their heads, the sun is brought close. Only 1 mile away. Its heat becomes unbearable. Sweat pours endlessly from every body. For some, their sweat reaches only their ankles. These are the people with few sins. For others, the sweat rises to their knees. These are those with more sins. For some, the sweat reaches their waist. For others, their necks. And for the worst sinners, their sweat rises to their mouths and noses. They begin to drown in their own sweat. Yet they cannot die, because death no longer exists. And the waiting begins. 1,000 years pass. Yet they are still standing in Mahshar, still sweating, still terrified. 2,000 years pass, 3,000 years pass, 5,000 years pass, 10,000 years pass, 50,000 years pass, and still they wait, still suffering, still crying out, "Ya Rabbi, judge us now. This waiting is worse than punishment. Even if you throw us into Jahannam, end this waiting." But Allah, the Most Just, keeps them waiting. Because in the world, they made His commands wait. They delayed their prayers. They postponed their repentance. Now, they are the ones waiting. And then, from far away, a terrifying sound begins to rise, like 1,000 volcanoes erupting, like 100,000 earthquakes shaking the earth. The sound grows closer. People cover their ears. But it is useless. The sound shakes their bones. It enters their very marrow. And then, in the distance, it appears. Jahannam, the terrifying hellfire, dragged forward with 70,000 chains. And on every chain, 70,000 angels pulling it forward. Jahannam roars like a furious beast, hungry, wild. When it sees humanity, it pulls violently against its chains. The angels struggle to hold it back. Jahannam roars again. It wants to devour the people. As it approaches the Field of Mahshar, its rage becomes uncontrollable. And suddenly, from inside it, a massive piece of fire breaks away. A mountain of blazing flames. Billions of tons of fire, burning, glowing, racing toward the Field of Mahshar. In seconds, it will reach the people. And when humanity sees it, they lose their minds. They run in every direction. But where can they run? Wherever they look, there is fire. Wherever they flee, flames are already there. Some fall to the ground in terror, but the fire continues rushing toward them. Only seconds remain. It will burn the entire Field of Mahshar. Billions of people will turn to ashes. And then, at the very last second, a light descends from the sky. It is Jibril. In his hand is a small vessel. Inside it, a clear liquid. Jibril pours that liquid onto the blazing mountain of fire, and instantly, thick steam rises.